People living in Jacksonville's Duclay neighborhood say they have been asking for sidewalks for 20 years now, and they fear if they don't get one soon, something bad could happen.
They've been waiting a really long time, and On Your Side's Brown Ray Turner reached out to the city council member who represents that area to help find a solution.
This is what neighbors are currently using as a sidewalk. As you can tell, it's super close to Jamie's Road, and they call this unsafe. And this is why they want a sidewalk installed here immediately.
People are going to get killed out here. And is that what it's going to take for something to be done?
Keith Poskey has lived in the Duclay neighborhood for 40 years. He had high hopes over the years a sidewalk was going to be installed in front of his home.
When I first moved in here, I was told by a neighbor who lived here before me that not to put my fence so close to the street because they were going to put a sidewalk in. So for 40 years, my fence has been set back to give them room to put a sidewalk in.
An elementary school is less than a mile away from Poskey, which is even more of the reason why he says sidewalks are a priority at the intersection of Jamie's and Townsend roads. Another neighbor reached out to First Coast News and said there are also handicapped people in the neighborhood who ride on the streets with motorized wheelchairs. He worries they could get injured. City Councilwoman Tyrona Clark Murray says this is the first time she's hearing of the issue. She tells me she is going to have Public Works take a look at the intersection. But even if that intersection is deemed unsafe, the process to install one will take time.
There's a group, either it could be sponsored by the city or a contractor group comes out. They analyze the area. They conduct different types of, looking at different types of criteria to determine where if the sidewalk is needed, where the sidewalk needs to go. Then there's a design phase, or actually after the report says that, okay, yes, a sidewalk is needed here, then there's a design phase, and there are other phases, and then there will be a sidewalk constructed there.
For Poskey, he just wants something done before someone gets hurt.
And that is my biggest fear, is someone getting run over when, you know, a sidewalk would solve that problem so simply.
Clay Murray says if neighbors have any additional questions or concerns about this intersection, you can call her office at 904-463-7320. I'm here in Jacksonville. Brianna Ray Turner, First Coast News, On Your Side.